Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Markelly Farm. We're having an issue here on the homestead. Stick around, we'll tell you about it. It's not fun. So let's get right into it. So when you have a YouTube channel, you kind of rely on the internet to do your business, upload your videos, stuff like that. And not only that, we, being in rural America, we rely on the internet for not only that, but our entertainment purposes too, and contacting family and stuff like that, because we don't have good cell phone service here, so we use the Wi-Fi calling and all that. So anybody that's been around the channel for a while, you know that we recently went to Starlink for our internet service, because other providers that provide internet to rural America just do not cut it. Their speeds are terrible, and they constantly throttle you back to where you're not getting the speeds that you initially sign up for, and they're charging you a lot of money. And then Starlink came along, fantastic idea, fantastic concept, and we ordered it. Took us about a year to get it. We finally got it a while back. If you've seen the videos, we're very impressed with the service. The speeds were phenomenal. We weren't having any issues. It was taking 5 minutes to upload a video instead of 5 hours. So that was great. And it was working well. Until recently. Recently, we've been having issues with the unit going offline. And it doesn't just go offline and come back online. And it's not just the latency issues that people talk about to where it's not working out for their gaming because the signal is kind of uneven. But for what we do, we've never had an issue with that. So our system just goes offline, stays offline, doesn't come back. So initially it wasn't that bad because we could reboot it. It was only happening a couple times a day. And even with that, the internet was so much better than what we had. It just really wasn't an issue. I just dealt with it. So now the thing's going offline about 10 times a day or more. Like this morning, when I got up, the internet was offline. And in fact, it's been offline since last night because I went to bed because it went offline and I didn't feel like dealing with it. So got up this morning, rebooted everything, and finished watching the movie that I didn't get to finish last night. And then went to do some stuff on the internet, and it was off again. So it's becoming very annoying, and it's getting to where we can't get stuff done. It's happening lots and lots, like every 45 minutes or so, it'll go offline, just stay offline. And there's lots of so-called fixes, and we've tried them all, believe me. We've rebooted, we've went back to factory settings, we've stowed the dish, unstowed the dish so it finds new satellites. We've done everything that's recommended to do. So we got a hold of Starlink. It wasn't an easy thing to get a hold of Starlink because there's no customer service numbers that you can call. Everything's email or messages. So, which is fine as long as people get back to you. I don't mind that. But they eventually got back to us. And Kelly's been handling this part of it. So what they said that they're going to do, because we're not the only one that have had this issue. If you look on the internet, we're not the Lone Rangers with this problem. So they're going to send us some refurbished equipment to replace what we have, which we purchased new equipment and received a Generation 2 Starlink system. So why aren't we getting new stuff in return? We're getting refurbished stuff. But if it works, I won't have an issue with that if it solves the problem. If it comes here and we start having the same issues, then I'm going to have a problem with it. But at least they got back to us, and it's supposedly en route. It's been a couple weeks or more since that contact, and we still have no system sitting on the driveway here that we can switch out. Now, since then, we've got another email from them, or message, or however it came in, that due to the recent inflation issues, the price of the service is going up. And that happens, and I hope the trend does not continue. It's nice having $99 internet, but we had DirecTV before, just for TV, not internet, and the price kept going up and up and up and up. So hopefully that's not a trend that continues. It went from $99, now I believe it's going to be $110 a month. And if we get good internet, that's okay, as long as it doesn't go crazy like DirecTV did, where we were paying over $200 a month. So they also said if you're not happy with this change, you can return your equipment for a refund of $200. So Kelly and I discussed it. We purchased the equipment outright, and if they're going to give you even less than half of what you paid for the equipment, I don't even think I would turn it in. I would keep it, because they're going to take it, so-called refurbish it, and issue it out to somebody else and make money on it again. So I'd rather just keep it. So hopefully they get this figured out, and we get some good internet back, because we really need it. It's a great concept. I hope it works, because even with having to reboot a couple times a day back then, it was still much better than what we're getting. So we hope we get the bugs figured out. We'll keep you guys posted when we get the new system, how it's going to work, and if it starts doing the same thing again. So buyer beware, they are having issues. So if you're getting by now, you may want to stay with what you have, as long as it's not just horrible like we had before. But hopefully it works. So till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We hope this video helps you out, maybe helps you dodge a bullet maybe, but you never know. So we love you guys. See you next video, as long as we can get on the internet to post it. Bye.